this video we'll go through how to set up different document layouts for the same customer in Business Central. So what do we mean by that? Well, essentially it's to get your sales invoices going with one particular layout to one particular email address of the customer, maybe your sales orders going somewhere else, perhaps your statements going somewhere else, so it's total control over how your documents go out. Instead of going through and raising sales invoices every time to demonstrate this, I'm just going into posted sales invoices so we can simulate what would happen when we create a sales invoice in this example. So I'm coming to print send by email on blue yonder. So at the moment it's going to sales invoices are going to someone at example, and the layout looks like this. So we're going to get it, and that's the same for all customers. So we're going to do it and change who the sales invoice goes to for blue yonder and what the layout looks like. And so first up, we just need to check on the report ID that we're using for sales invoice. So if we come into sales report and we want report selection sales, it's set to quote at the moment, so if we look at what we're using invoice for, and we're using 1306. Okay, so that's good. So if we just now shortcut over to the customer record, so if we open up the customer record here, come into navigate customer and down to document layouts. And we're seeing here that this customer already has a special setup for quotes. They're going through to that email address, and we're just going to set up a special run for any sales invoices here. So we'll select invoice. This is where we need to put in that ID. So we're using 1306 here, and we can then choose one of the many different types of layouts we have available in the system. So I'm going to choose an obviously different one here and choose red. And the email address we're going to send this to is invoices at. So every time we send a sales invoice out for this customer, it's going to go out to that email address. I can also change the body of the email as well if I need to, but same principles, but we're just sort of setting up what's going on here. So if we close out that and come back to posted sales invoices and rerun the print there, we come in send by email. We can now see that that will go through to invoices at customer, and the layout now looks like this. So that's how to set up different layout sending types for customers. Works on vendors as well.